The earth whispers tales of a time long past, a time when the world was vastly different from what we know today, a time of colossal beings towering over mankind, their presence both awe-inspiring and terrifying. These were the Nephilim, shrouded in mystery and myth, their origins and purpose lost to the sands of time. Legends speak of their immense strength and their connection to the divine, suggesting they were more than mere mortals. But their reign was cut short by a cataclysm of unimaginable proportions, the Great Flood, a deluge that reshaped the world. The story of the flood is etched into the collective memory of humanity, a tale of destruction and rebirth. It exists in various forms across cultures and continents, each with its own version of the catastrophic event. A deluge so devastating it swallowed the world, wiping the slate clean. Or so we thought, for remnants of the past still linger. The very existence of these flood myths begs a question, one that has puzzled scholars for centuries. How could anything, let alone giants, survive such a catastrophic event? What secrets do these ancient tales hold? The mystery deepens when we consider the archaeological evidence, which hints at a world far more complex than we imagined. Massive structures scattered across the globe hint at a forgotten past, a time when giants may have walked the earth. Could these remnants be the work of the Nephilim? Were they the architects of these monumental structures? Did these giants find a way to weather the storm that reshaped the planet? Did they leave behind clues to their survival? Join us as we delve into the enigma of the Nephilim and their alleged survival of the Great Flood, exploring every possible lead. The answers, if they exist at all, lie buried beneath layers of time and sediment, waiting to be uncovered. Our journey takes us through ancient texts, archaeological discoveries, and the enduring power of myth, seeking the truth. Prepare to confront the unknown, to challenge what we think we know about our past. For the truth, like the Nephilim themselves, may be far stranger than fiction, hidden in the echoes of an ancient mystery. Before the world was reborn in the crucible of the flood, giants walked the earth. These giants were known as the Nephilim, beings of immense stature and strength. The Nephilim, their story is woven into the fabric of ancient texts, including the Bible, where they are mentioned in several passages. Genesis 6:4 describes them as the offspring of sons of God and daughters of men, a union that defies easy explanation. Their very existence raises more questions than it answers, leaving scholars and historians in a perpetual state of wonder and debate. Who were these sons of God? Were they divine beings, celestial entities, or something else entirely? Were they celestial beings, fallen angels, or something else entirely? Theories abound, but the text offers no easy answers. Leaving much to interpretation and speculation. The Nephilim are often depicted as mighty warriors, towering figures of immense power and prowess. Possessing superhuman strength and inspiring both awe and terror in equal measure, they were formidable beings. Their presence, according to some interpretations of ancient scriptures, corrupted the world, leading humanity astray. Their might led to wickedness and violence, a descent into chaos that could not be ignored. This transgression ultimately culminated in divine retribution, the Great Flood, a cataclysmic event meant to cleanse the earth. But were all the Nephilim wiped out by the deluge? Or did some manage to survive? Or did some possess the knowledge and power to escape their watery fate, using their immense strength and cunning? The answer, if it exists, may lie hidden in the annals of forgotten history, waiting to be uncovered by those who seek the truth. We must turn our attention to the flood itself, to understand the magnitude of the destruction it unleashed upon the world. To understand the magnitude of the destruction it unleashed, we must delve into the ancient accounts and artifacts that describe this event. Only then can we begin to grasp what it would take to survive such a cataclysm, and what remnants of the Nephilim might have endured, and what role, if any, the Nephilim played in the world that emerged from the receding waters, a world forever changed by the flood. The story of the Great Flood is as enduring as it is terrifying, a tale of divine wrath and universal destruction. The Bible paints a vivid picture of the deluge. Torrential rains pounded the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. The waters rose, swallowing mountains and transforming the world into a watery abyss. Every living creature perished, swept away by the relentless tide. Only Noah, his family, and a menagerie of animals aboard the ark were spared. The flood, according to the biblical narrative, was a reset button for humanity, a chance to cleanse the world of wickedness and begin anew. But what of the Nephilim? These giants, born of a union between the divine and the mortal, were surely not exempt from the flood's wrath. Or were they? Could any being, even one touched by the divine, withstand such a cataclysm? The sheer scale of the destruction described in ancient texts makes the possibility of survival seem improbable. Yet the whispers persist. Legends speak of giants who endured, finding refuge in hidden corners of the world. To unravel this mystery, we must examine the theories. Could the Nephilim have possessed the knowledge or power to defy the deluge? The answers, if they exist, may lie buried beneath layers of sediment and myth. Section 4. Seeds of Doubt. Could anything have survived? The biblical account of the flood leaves little room for doubt. It describes a cataclysmic event meant to cleanse the earth of its impurities. It was a global event, wiping the slate clean, submerging entire civilizations underwater. But could anything, even giants, have weathered such a storm? Could any form of life have found a way to survive this deluge? It's a question that has captivated theologians, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. Some point to the possibility of localized flooding, suggesting that the floodwaters may not have covered the entire globe. Perhaps the deluge wasn't as widespread as ancient texts suggest. Could certain regions have remained untouched by the waters? Could pockets of land have remained dry, offering refuge to the Nephilim and other survivors? Elevated areas might have provided sanctuary. Others propose a more radical notion, one that challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations. Could the Nephilim have possessed knowledge or technology beyond our comprehension? Advanced tools or methods that allowed them to survive? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest the Nephilim were not divine beings, but rather extraterrestrial visitors, beings from another world. These advanced beings, they argue, could have easily escaped the flood. Their technology might have enabled them to leave Earth. Perhaps they fled back to the stars, leaving behind only whispers and legends, stories that have been passed down through generations. The truth, as always, is elusive. We may never fully understand what happened, but the very act of questioning opens up intriguing possibilities. It encourages us to look deeper and think beyond conventional narratives. Could there be more to the story of the flood than meets the eye? Hidden truths waiting to be discovered? Did the Nephilim, with their supposed advanced knowledge, find a way to cheat death? Could they have left behind clues for us to find? The answers, if they exist, may lie buried in the archaeological record, hidden beneath layers of history. We must turn our attention to the evidence, however scant, and see what it reveals about the fate of the giants. Only through diligent study can we hope to uncover the truth. Section 5. Divine Intervention or Earthly Ingenuity. Theories of Survival. The possibility of the Nephilim's survival hinges on a fundamental question. How could any being, even one of immense size and strength, survive a global flood? The answer, according to some, lies in divine intervention. Could the same sons of God who fathered the Nephilim have intervened to save them from destruction? Perhaps they were warned of the impending flood and sought refuge in celestial realms. Others believe the Nephilim, with their unique heritage, possessed knowledge and abilities beyond those of ordinary humans. Could they have constructed advanced vessels, similar to Noah's Ark, to ride out the deluge? Some even propose the existence of underground cities or hidden sanctuaries, places where the Nephilim could have sheltered from the rising waters. Theories abound, each more intriguing than the last. But to separate speculation from fact, we must turn our attention to tangible evidence. Ancient texts, archaeological discoveries, and the enduring power of myth offer tantalizing clues. By piecing together these fragments of information, we can begin to unravel the mystery of the Nephilim and their alleged survival of the Great Flood. Section 6. Echoes in Clay's Sumerian tales and the Anunnaki connection. The story of the Nephilim is not confined to the pages of the Bible. Echoes of their existence reverberate through ancient Sumerian texts. These writings speak of powerful beings known as the Anunnaki. They descended from the heavens to earth. According to Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki played a pivotal role in the creation of humankind. Some believe these beings were the sons of God mentioned in the Bible, the ones who fathered the Nephilim. The Anunnaki, like the Nephilim, were often depicted as giants. They possessed advanced knowledge and technology.